Hello everybody and welcome to Team TACTICA's Training Program. Today's episode is all about accuracy. Today we're going to be showing you a training session of practicing accuracy in custom games and how to set it up, and the whole concept and purpose of the exercise itself. So first of all, for setting up the exercise, you want a bigger map with longer sight lines and multiple different types of sight lines. Gunrunner, I find, is the best map for this. We want to be on free-for-all, and to set up the rules, we at least 15 to 30 minutes. So anywhere between 15 and 30. I usually run mine 20 minutes. You want no score. You want unlimited score, because all this is about is focusing on your accuracy and building your muscle memory with it. So pretty much I usually use a longer time limit so you can practice in. The longer you practice, the better usually. That's the first thing. For player, we want double the health, because the more bullets it takes, the more you have to focus on how many bullets you hit and hitting your target, which is the main focus of this exercise. And then we have, for this, we want to have the radar always on. And so we can find the dots on the screen faster, and then you can line them up and kind of like get them while they come around the corner, while they're standing, so you know where they are, and then you can take them out when you need to, or whatever range it is. You can see how many bullets you can focus on them. It's a little bit easier finding your targets. You don't need to like wander around to find them. You can just focus up before an enemy comes on your screen. And that is it for the settings. You want 11 maximum amount of bots, which is 11. Regular and recruit is the recommended thing, but you can go to regular if you want a little bit more of a challenge. And then we have, that's all for those. Now for weapon choice, I choose a slow fire rate weapon to focus on it's easier to focus on how many bullets you took if it's a slower fire rate. And I usually focus on building it and just giving it as much accuracy benefits as I can. So I used compensator, Ranger foregrip, 30 round mag, so you don't have that small 20 round pool. You actually have a little bit bigger to play with here. We have rear grip, rubberized grip tape, and then whatever optic you want to use. Now the pistol, the secondary doesn't matter. I just have a pistol that I just jacked up. Perk wise, we want scavenger so you don't run out of ammo while you're practicing, because once you start getting good, you might not even die like at all. Second perk doesn't matter. You can use ghost, I guess. It doesn't really affect anything. Then I use battle hardened just to protect me from, just in case the bots are spamming tacticals. Well, we have for lethals, it doesn't matter what lethal you pick, and then I always pick stim for my tactical just in case I need to get out of a gunfight and heal myself to get back into practicing without taking a fall or anything, without death following. And then we have, that's pretty much what I use for the setup, weapon setup. You can use like the SCAR or the AK-47 as well. I think it has a slower fire rate. And streaks don't matter. And field upgrades, I use the ammo crate just in case you haven't picked up a scavenger packet, your ammo is running low. That's a good alternative. But now we'll take a look at the training in-game and talk about some more of the concepts while in action. When practicing with accuracy, it's important to get as many shots as you can to hit your target, no matter what the range is. And to not reload after every kill, because you want to, the lower your mag gets, the more accurate you have to be. Which kind of like trains your brain to gradually become more and more accurate as you go on. Always aim for the upper chest and head. Try and keep your aim up, and don't fall into the habit of letting your aim droop down too low, because then you end up shooting either position. It's really not the best place to take your shots. It's all about centering your enemy in the middle of your screen. And now that they added a dot in this model, in this Call of Duty, unlike the other Call of Duties, before there was no dot in the center. Now you can know where the center of your screen is at all times. Even when sprinting, that dot still remains on the screen. Remember, it doesn't matter if you die or not. This focus of this exercise is all about hitting your target and getting every bullet count. Well, that's pretty much the whole process. Is all about getting your shots to hit, centering your enemy.
Counter UAV on standby.
And just growing your accuracy over time. During the accuracy drills, it's also a good opportunity to adjust your sensitivity while aiming down sights. Because in this game you can now, just like Black Ops 4, you can adjust your ADS sensitivity for low and high zoom reticles. Low zoom also includes iron sights as well. It's always good for accuracy to find a sensitivity that's best for you. And these programs are a good opportunity to really see which sensitivity works for you the best. And that pretty much concludes this video on accuracy training, and hopefully this comes in handy and you guys take to using this formula for practicing. Remember, consistency is the key if you want to get more accurate. Practice, practice, and practice. For a while, and that's really good. A big accuracy advantage when it comes to multiplayer.
Counter UAV on standby.